Birds of Prey. No, not the early 2002 TV show that is ironically more successful than this movie. Anyway, the Birds of Prey opened up to empty theater seats.
How did this happen? Who's to blame? But again, truth be told, if you're looking for the guilty, you need only look into a mirror.
After the unsuccessful launch to a movie they already had low expectations for, a name change was in order, because obviously changing the name was going to clear things up. And maybe they were onto something. Since attempting to date women, I do know a few filthy casuals. And I recall one of them going, "I'd like to see the Harley Quinn movie, because it's Harley Quinn." So maybe a name change would make all the difference. But in all actuality, it didn't. Harley Quinn's Birds of Prey was an exercise in horrible viral marketing.
But it turns out I wasn't the only dame in Gotham looking for emancipation. You fall in love.
The likes of which that hasn't been seen since 2016's female Ghostbusters movie. And if we all remember there, it really pushed the whole girl power thing. And if you didn't support it, you were a incel or a loser. Remember when there were even hit piece articles written against the angry video game nerd, and they were saying that he was a loser who lived in his mother's basement and he was single? And it turns out, he's the angry video game nerd, a successful YouTuber, and he's been married for years. But that will require some sort of journalism. Let's just take a moment to read this article here, because I looked it over real quick and got a bit of a chuckle. Here's a beautiful time capsule. May 2016, right? How's this for a strange blend of irony, defiance, and cognitive dissonance? The new trailer for a much-awaited film by a very smart director drops just after an odd announcement by a reviewer that he would not review the film. And while the reviewed James Rolfe, known as the angry video game nerd, seems to be trying to deflect attention away from a movie he doesn't approve of, the storm is set off. Seems likely to bring even more eyeballs to a trailer and eventually film. Got that? Well, looks like you are way off, because Ghostbusters bomb. My God, look at Bill Murray's face. The man is praying for death here. Someone had a photo of him naked fucking a goat or something to get him on that stage. I just know it. Birds of Prey's marketing, much like Ghostbusters 2016, focused heavily on buzzwords and gender politics, because gender politics are fine. I don't know about you, but the Game Awards spot for Birds of Prey had me pumped to see this made-for-TV movie. Look at this stuff.
Ladies and germs, watch out, because tonight the Birds of Prey are hijacking the Game Awards. You have got to be kidding me. Doubt, great courage. I said no. Come on, Harley.
We've been here training for weeks.
Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but you guys just aren't really Birds of Prey material. No offense.
But I love you.
Of course you do, schnookums. Now quit messing around. Let's give these people what they want. Ladies, if you want boys to respect you, you have to show them that you're serious.
I mean, come on. This is all fun. There's nothing cringy here. This is content. Girl power was fighting misogyny. And no, I'm not being facetious. They really said that. Ewan McGregor came out telling us how this movie was going to take on misogyny. The everyday misogyny men do against women but don't even realize they're doing. Good advice? It's misogyny, if you have a penis. But let's just ignore the fact that Ewan McGregor left his wife for a woman he met on a film. So, if anybody's going to tell us about how to be good men, it's Ewan McGregor. God bless him. I was excited for Obi-Wan. Now I couldn't care less. I'm not supporting this. How dare you insult me? Oh, because I don't like some trashy-ass movie you were involved in, and I didn't feel like wiggling my nuts and then punching myself in them and going, "No, take that, patriarchy." The movie also went about telling the male fan base that not only did they hate women for not seeing the film in droves, but they lived in their mother's basement. The default insult for anyone creatively bankrupt when it comes to roasting other people. Am I right, Lily Singh?
Politan deadline. Whereas before there were negative reviews from angry virgins.
But apparently as Gen Z gets older, they're waiting longer and longer to have sex. Yeah, that's a real fact, y'all. That's right, it's finally okay to be a virgin, yeah!
After it became obvious that no amount of shaming was going to get butts into the seats, it was time to switch to phase 2. Meltdowns. Twitter Puritans tried to cancel Jim Carrey and the Sonic movie. Fought with the director of Deadpool over the male gaze. Ooh, the male gaze. It's the most evil thing in human history. It's when men looking at women, and horror of horrors, finding these women sexually attractive. When will the violence cease? One of the writers for the Quinn movie went on a day-long tirade, blaming men for the failure of the movie, but if she bothered to look into it, she would have found out that opening weekend the film was supported by over 54% men. That's what the kids today call a big yikes. If people want equality so much, why isn't White History Month a thing? Did you ever think of that? LOL checkmate, SJWs. You see, the little pink bear is supposed to be an angry white male. That's the thing here. Everything must cater to my limited taste and experience, or else it is woke. And that is worse than Stalin, because god damn it, everything should be jerking petrol? What? What does that even mean? God damn it, now my effing bitch mom says if I don't get a job and start paying rent, then I should at least help clean the house. God damn it, mom. You effing beach. Feminism is a disgrace. Oh my god, how long does this chick go? And that is why asking me to use your preferred pronouns is a hate crime. Remember to hit like and subscribe. Oh, okay, that's geared towards YouTubers who make videos about things like this. She's got me. She's got me. I've never been on a date or had a genuine friendship with a woman, yet still feel supremely confident in insulting every aspect of their appearance and sexuality and history. And one time a girl said hello to me and I peed like a literal, just peed all over like a pants gusher? What is this? What? I should be writing movies then. If she's allowed to have tirades that make so little sense. What I like most about our group is that we are all alpha males. Please excuse me while I wear this mask. Use an anime avatar, a VPN, and a fake name. Ha 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 ha. SJWs are cucks. Hey, where's my wife? Oh god, she's with Jerry again. Linda, how could you? What I want to know is how dare these goddamn SJWs, poor-faced scumbag piece of weasel dick hack creators who should die in a chainsaw garden be so hostile to their customers. Almost makes me want to quit pirating their stuff entirely. I'm not even kidding. Oh, please, girl, this is a stretch. It's not guys who didn't like the Harley Quinn movie sending death threats. Last I recall, it was a lot of angry women when the whole Kylo Ren died in Star Wars thing. It was like an avalanche of mad women. But let's pretend that men are the root of all evil. Good God, what is this? It just keeps going. Why don't women like the same cool stuff I do? I could date so many chicks that they just liked anime. Wait, there's one online? Holy shit, typing. Dear donkey-faced oh my god. This chick. I'm supposed to sit here and believe she's the well-rounded individual and she's making these tweets with these little weird bears. And I'm the one who's toxic and nutty. God, I love 2020. It's a backwards timeline. The usual media outlets went from blaming men to saying that the movie was under unfair pressure to be successful. My God, if I didn't know better, I'd say that the film was a living being with feelings and emotions. Oh my God. The unfair pressure for Birds of Prey to be a great feminist superhero film. Imagine if Birds of Prey and Harley Quinn had the same freedom as Joker. Whose fault is that? It's not ours. The media went out of its way to make the Joker seem like it was going to inspire a whole bunch of people to go on killing sprees. And what happened? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The only thing the Joker movie created was a bunch of assholes going to the goddamn Bronx, annoying the locals by dancing on their fucking stairs for their Instagram story. That's all that happened from the movie. You know what's funny? While the movie was going on, nobody got shot for it, but Popeye's Chicken had like this chicken sandwich going on, and people were stabbing each other for it. They were shooting each other for it. The news media was all over the Joker saying this was going to cause stabbings. Little did they know there was a chicken sandwich rampage going on. The Joker was universally panned and hated by critics and mainstream media. Whereas to Birds of Prey was heralded for being heroic. It's a totally different thing. It's not anyone's fault but the marketing department and the mainstream media for creating this sort of hype and buzz and completely failing by insulting the core fan base. You see, why the Joker did well is because it didn't tell the people who are interested in it to go f themselves. It's actually very simple. You know, maybe what the hell's this chick's name? Gail Simone. Maybe if you didn't spend your time doing a wall of tweets to insult people that you blame for the failure of your movie, things could have gone differently. Maybe if you wrote something like, it's too bad the film didn't do well. We set out with the best of intentions and it didn't come to fruition. Maybe in retrospect, we'll look back and make changes. Hell no! She's not doing that. She's like, these men and they're living in their basements and they naturally hate women. Mother of God. Modern feminism. Play victim, 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 victim. We're strong. We can do anything men can do. Okay, cool. Oh, we might go to war with Iran. Will women be drafted? Google searches. Yeah, that whole we could do a two flew out the damn window when you thought we had to compare a drop over Syria. Frankly, it was the marketing campaign's fault that this movie bombed. It was the small but very vocal minority fan base hyping up the film to be some glass ceiling breaking revolutionary piece because there were no other female superhero films or TV shows that existed before it in the eyes of these people. It was the media's fault for propping it up. There are even people who went as far as blaming the failure of Birds of Prey on it being a rated R film, while also ignoring the success of other rated R films. The Joker, Deadpool is wildly successful, Wolverine, but whatever. What Birds of Prey could have learned from the Sonic movie is this. Listen to your fans. Don't call them stupid. Don't insult them. Don't call them misogynist. Entertainment is about entertainment, not being lectured to. If you want to lecture someone, then do a goddamn TED Talks.